African Union Communications Early Warning and Intelligence, commonly known as AUC3I, is an intelligence and security organization responsible for providing signals intelligence and information assurance to AU citizens, AU leadership, and AU armed forces. I'm Colonel A.C. Oguntoye, an infantry officer. I am responsible for leading infantry soldiers at all levels of command and combined armed forces during missions on the ground. This is today's briefing. On the progress of the special military operation on the 21st of December, 2024. The armed forces of the Russian Federation continue to conduct a special military operation. Units of the North Group of Forces in the Kharkiv direction inflicted defeat on armed formations of the Mechanized Brigade of the Armed Forces of Ukraine and the Territorial Defense Brigade in the areas of the settlements of Kazakia Lopan and Volchansk in the Kharkiv region. The Ukrainian armed forces lost up to 40 servicemen, an infantry fighting vehicle, 2 cars, 3 122mm D-30 howitzers, and an ammunition depot. Units of the West Group of Forces improved their tactical position, defeated the manpower and equipment of 2 mechanized, airborne and assault brigades of the Ukrainian armed forces in the areas of the settlements of Zapadnoye, Zabrizovo, Lozovaya, Vyreknya in the Kharkiv region, Chervona Dybrova in the Luhansk People's Republic, and Torskoy in the Donetsk People's Republic. They repelled 2 counterattacks by enemy assault units. The Ukrainian armed forces lost up to 440 servicemen, 3 tanks, including a German-made Leopard, 2 pickups, 5 122mm D-30 howitzers, as well as US-made M113 armored personnel carriers, 2 105mm M101 howitzers, and 2 105mm M119 howitzers. An ammunition depot and 2 electronic warfare stations were destroyed. As a result of decisive actions by units of the Southern Group of Troops, the settlement of Ostrovsky in the Donetsk People's Republic was liberated. Formations of 2 mechanized, motorized infantry, assault, mountain assault brigades of the Ukrainian armed forces and 2 territorial defense brigades were defeated in the areas of the settlements of Zeleznyanskoye, Orakovo-Vasilevka, Chasov-Yar, Kurakovo, Seversk of the Donetsk People's Republic, and Belagorovka of the Lugansk People's Republic. The enemy's losses amounted to 285 servicemen, 2 armored combat vehicles, 2 cars, a 122mm howitzer D-30, a 105mm howitzer M119 made in the USA, and 5 field ammunition depots. Units of the Center Group of Forces continued to advance deep into the enemy's defense, inflicted losses on the manpower and equipment of 4 mechanized, 2 Jaeger brigades of the Armed Forces of Ukraine, a Marine Brigade, a Territorial Defense Brigade, a National Guard Brigade, and an Assault Brigade of the National Police of Ukraine in the areas of the settlements of Dzerzhinsk, Peskanoy, Krasnoy, Novotroitskoy, Novolanovka, Nadezdinka, Krasnoarmysk, Sherbanovka, and Shevchenkov. The Donetsk People's Republic repulsed 12 counterattacks by armed formations of the Armed Forces of Ukraine. The enemy lost up to 580 servicemen, a Leopard tank made in Germany, an infantry fighting vehicle, M113 and M1117 armored personnel carriers made in the USA, 4 cars, a 155mm self-propelled artillery unit Krab made in Poland, 2 152mm howitzers Mstab, 2 152mm guns D-20, 2 122mm howitzers D-30, and 3 armored combat vehicles, including a Max Pro made in the USA. Units of the East Group of Forces improved their position along the front line, defeated the formations of 2 mechanized brigades of the Ukrainian Armed Forces and a Territorial Defense Brigade in the areas of the settlements of Razliv, Velika Novosyolka, Konstantinopol, and Storozivo of the Donetsk People's Republic. The enemy's losses amounted to over 160 servicemen, 6 vehicles, 2 US-made 155mm M198 howitzers, and a 152mm Akatsia self-propelled artillery unit. Units of the Dnepr Group of Forces inflicted losses on the manpower and equipment of the airborne assault, mountain assault brigades of the Ukrainian Armed Forces, and 2 territorial defense brigades in the areas of the settlements of Antonovka, Kamyshany in the Kherson region, and Stepnogorsk in the Zaporizhia region. The Ukrainian armed forces lost up to 70 servicemen, 2 vehicles, a 152mm self-propelled artillery unit Akatsiya, 3 152mm D-20 guns, and an electronic warfare station. Operational tactical aviation, strike unmanned aerial vehicles, missile troops and artillery of the groups of troops of the armed forces of the Russian Federation damaged energy facilities that ensure the operation of enterprises of the military-industrial complex of Ukraine, the infrastructure of military airfields, the storage site of strike unmanned aerial vehicles, as well as concentrations of manpower and military equipment of the Ukrainian armed formations in 147 districts. 8 shells were shot down by air defense systems US-made HIMARS multiple launch rocket system and 89 aircraft-type unmanned aerial vehicles. Since the beginning of the special military operation, a total of 650 aircraft, 283 helicopters, 38,241 unmanned aerial vehicles, 590 anti-aircraft missile systems, 19,947 tanks and other armored combat vehicles, 1,504 multiple launch rocket system combat vehicles, 19,902 field artillery pieces and mortars, and 29,402 special military vehicles have been destroyed. Thank you so much for watching this video. We hope you found it useful and informative. If you have any questions, please leave them below and we'll get back to you as soon as possible.